Hello everyone, my name is Menovo and welcome back to the third video on my channel. Today I have a video for you covering all the effects in Audacity. Let's get started. The first effect is amplify. It increases or decreases the volume of the audio you have selected. The next one is auto-duck. It reduces or ducks the volume of one or more tracks whenever the volume is specified control track reaches a particular level. Typically used to make a music track softer whenever speech is in a commentary track is heard. So it's really useful for commentaries. The third one is bass and treble, and here you can fill in what kind of bass you want, how much decibels. I leave mine at 4 to 3. You can play around with this one. The next one is change pitch. It changes the pitch of a track without changing its tempo. After that we have change speed, and this changes the speed of a track, also changing its pitch. Next up the list is change tempo, and this one changes the tempo of a selection without changing its pitch. Next up is click removal. Click removal is designed to remove clicks on audio tracks and is especially suited to declicking recordings made from vinyl records. You normally aren't going to need this one. The next one is compressor. It changes how loud your audio is by making the softer parts louder. After that we have echo. The echo repeats the selected audio again and again, normally softer each time. Next up is equalization. You can do a lot of different things with this one, and it has two main looks. This draw curves look and this one where you can do such things. Okay. You can use a bass boost with this one, a treble boost, and some other effects. The next two ones are fade in and fade out. It's pretty obvious what they do, normally used with music tracks. Then we have invert, and this inverts your audio. After that we have leveler. This is kind of like compressor, but it does not make the softer parts louder, but the louder parts softer. The following one is a really useful tool, noise reduction. It's used to reduce the noise, the ambient noise in your room, like the fans of your computer spinning, by clicking noise reduction, get noise profile, and then after that using it this way. After noise reduction we have normalize. You can use this one to set your audio at a particular level. Let's say -5 decibels, press OK, and you can see it changed. Next up is actually a little disclaimer, because we're gonna skip all the effects that doesn't have anything to do with vocals. Like the next one is something with programming language, or the pulse stretch is only used for synthesizers. We're not going into that kind of stuff. That's more for musicians, and we're focusing more on vocal stuff, commentaries, that kind of things. So we're gonna skip these three ones: Nicholas prompt, pulse stretch, and phaser, and going to the next one. This is repair, and this one tries to repair a part that clipped in your audio, but this may not work every time. Next one is repeat, and you can repeat the audio selected several times. How many times you want, you can fill it in right here, like 5 times for example. After that we have reverb, and this is a tool or an effect that looks a bit on echo. I don't really know what's the difference, but you can do the same things with it as echo, and just try out if you don't know how it works. The next one is reverb. This reverbs the audio when audio is like too dry or too close, mainly with mono tracks, but also used for stereo tracks. It looks a bit like echo. Underneath reverb we have reverse, and you'll see in the track up there what happens, and so it reversed. And again, the next three ones we're gonna skip: the sliding time, scale pitch shift, the truncate silence, and the wah wah. Next up on the list is adjustable fade. It enables you to control the shape of the fade to be applied by adjusting various parameters, like you can see right here. Underneath that we have clip fix. The clip fix attempts to reconstruct clipped regions, but like I said, it attempts, it doesn't always work. The next two ones are crossfade clips and crossfade tracks, and this mixes the audio on the end and the beginning of the following track. Underneath that we have delay. It's also one a little bit like echo and reverb, but just a little bit different, and just try around if you like this one. Then we have the high pass filter. The high pass filter passes frequencies above its cutoff frequency and attenuates frequencies below its cutoff frequency. This effect can therefore be used to reduce low frequency noise. The following one is the limiter. It's a way to limit your audio level by a few different ways. Soft clip, hard limit, hard clip. You can play around with this one, and also the input gain and decibels limit. You can do a few different things, and if you don't want to every time use Ctrl Z if it doesn't sound really good, just use this button, preview. And then the last one we're gonna see today, it's the last one that has any meaning to us, and the other ones are just a little bit confusing and we don't actually need them. And the last one is the low pass filter. It's just the same as the high pass filter, but just the opposite, of course. It passes frequencies below its cutoff frequency and attenuates frequencies above its cutoff frequency. This effect can therefore be used to reduce high-pitched noise. So guys, that was it. Don't forget to watch my previous videos about Audacity. The link will be here up on the screen and in the description. Please leave a like, subscribe and comment down below if you have any problems or ideas for future videos. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.